Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today we're going to do a flip through of Geomandala I and Geomandala II. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit for this one. This book is a little bit smaller. My guess is it's a 8.5 by 8.5 probably. That would be my guess. I don't have a ruler right here. This is by John Wick. He's done a lot of Creative Haven design books. I do really like his geometric and Escher-like designs. And this is a departure for me. I think it might be my first mandala book, my first two mandala books. I was recently I was doing a color and chat thing and I was answering some questions and I'm like, yeah, I don't like coloring people or mandalas. And then I was thinking after I said that out loud, it's like, well, why don't I? Maybe I should give those a try. So the trick is finding a mandala that you like. So I do like geometrics. I generally like John Wick stuff. It does have a very geometric, maybe masculine flair to it. So I like it. So we will look at Geomandala today. Gives you some ideas on how to color things. And here we go. This is Geomandala number 1. Got the title page. There's no "this book belongs to" page. We've got all the pages have Geomandala up here and they're numbered, which is great for those of us who keep notes. I can just say Geomandala page number 1. There are 24 in each book, and they're unusual. These are not flowery like some of the other mandalas that I see. I rather like the strong shape to them. I do talk during my flip throughs and I generally go a little slow, so if you don't like that you can mute me, and if I go too slow for you, you can speed me up. I won't know the difference. It won't bother me at all. This is an Amazon print book. You can see some lines here on this particular page. A little bit on that page. I guess they needed to get some more toner or something. This one has particularly small areas. It's interesting, I see different eras in some of these. Some of them I clearly see like the 70s. Some seem Art Deco. Some seem like they have they were influenced by pinball machines or something. I was surprised. I thought the images in these books would be a little bigger because I was watching on a big, huge computer screen. So they're a little, in some cases, they're a little smaller than I expected. Although I did understand what the size of the book was. It was just, sometimes it's hard to visualize from the computer to real life. You feel like you're falling through the hole there. I believe on Amazon these were $5.99 if I'm remembering correctly for each book. And like I said, they have 24 images per book. Maybe that's a little pricey, I don't know. Compared to what you get for a Camilla Angelkova book, if I said that right. Alright, that is Geomandala #1. I kind of like his logo there, it's very cool. Alright, let's look at Geomandala #2. It's pretty much the same setup. Nothing surprising here. This one says Geomandala II. It's numbered again in the bottom, which makes it easily identifiable. For those of you who like to do buddy colors and such, you can say, let's do #1, #2, whatever you like. See, kind of pinball machine-y. Some of these, I wonder what his influence was. For me, it's like a Rorschach test. This one is very Escher-like. Or for those of you who don't know Escher, very Harry Potter with all those stairs that moved. Or like in the labyrinth with all those stairs. There was an artist named Escher that they were influenced by the artist Escher for those movies. On this book, oh yes, okay, we'll get to it in a second. So on this particular book, you can see that the black didn't go to the edge for some reason. There's a little white strip. I don't know if that would bother anybody. This one still has little white lines through it, of course. I mean, it was probably printed on the same day as the other Geomandala book. Did anybody else fall in love with David Bowie in the Labyrinth? I fell in love with David Bowie in the Labyrinth. I mean, I knew who he was before that, because I was a child of the 70s and 80s, but in that movie, it was just like, oh, he's so beautiful. Maybe you're too young to know. This has a very Navajo rug feeling to me. Ooh, this one has a Death Star feeling. Like I said, it's a Rorschach test. It's not a book about mandalas, it's a Rorschach test. It reminds me of something, but I can't place it. If you get a strong feeling about your Rorschach test and you want to put it in the comments, do feel free to do that. We all want to know what you think. Half the fun is reading the comments. right, and then you have a page for testing your materials, I guess. And the cool Wick Arts logo. All right, that has been Geomandala 1 and 2. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.